All right, hello everybody, Zaxter99 back with another. Well, this isn't a first impressions review. This is actually going to be my second impressions review. We're taking a second look at Exit the Backrooms. If you remember, this game made Miss number 327 a couple weeks ago. Yeah, back on September 19th. Yeah. So Miss number 327, $10 for a completely broken, really unfun Backrooms game that I did enjoy. And this was my first delve into the whole Backrooms thing. I had no idea at the time that there was, 100 different Backroom games on Steam already. But evidently, from the responses, this is several 13-year-old kids that have made this game. Their responses, both on Steam and in the replies under my Miss number 327 or the comments under that video, look really professional, but I think maybe they had some help from their parents or older brother or whatever, responding professionally, which is smart. But I did ask one of the guys that wanted me to take a second look at it because he said, "Hey, they've done so much work on it and made it so much better." And remember I beat the game in like less than 8 minutes the first time I played it. Beat all 4 levels. I think it had 4 levels at the time. Um, but I did ask him. I'm like, "Come on, guys, you're not really 13, are you? Just be real." But they showed me like their Discord. He showed me like their Discord chat, and when I looked at their Discord chat of them all talking to each other, it definitely looked like they were 13. That looked more like what you would expect 13-year-olds to say. They were, yeah, it was all the, shortcut words and, them basically calling each other a bunch of names. And yeah, it just sounded like 13-year-olds. So I don't know. So I'm going to take it that they are 13 years old. It's pretty cool that, they're putting out a Steam game at that age. I'm sure they're using their older brother or something like that to put it up on Steam. So a couple of things here, guys. To the kids making this game, I don't remember exactly what your name was. I think it was Boring, if I remember right. I think your developer name was Boring. Maybe I'm thinking of one of the other background games, but I'm pretty sure it was Boring or something. All I know is they've changed the developer name since I last made the Miss video. So, a big piece of advice, don't be changing your developer name. Don't be trying to disguise who you are. That makes you look very, um, it makes you seem like a scumbag, right? It makes you seem like you're trying to evade, uh, or hide who you really are. And that causes mistrust from your potential people that will be buying your game and, you. So you don't want people on Steam to not trust you because you keep changing your developer and publisher name. So that's a big no-no. So hopefully you can take this video as a lesson. Um, Another thing is we look down here, guys. I'm pretty sure you guys are using alt accounts or your own accounts to give yourself positive reviews with the key redemptions and the overly positive reviews here. Best backward, like this one 100% is one of your, in fact, I know Alpha Mods is one of the developers. So you're reviewing your own games. This is a big no-no. Take these fake reviews off Steam. You're not allowed to review your own game. This is something that you can be banned from Steam for. So your game and your everything will be kicked off Steam. A lot of indie developers have been kicked off the Steam platform for giving their own games positive reviews. This here is a huge no-no, and I already know that Alpha Mods is one of the developers because I remember his name in like one of the comments under my YouTube video, I think, or something. So yeah, this is a huge no-no. Don't be reviewing your own game. Same thing here. Yeah, don't be leaving fake reviews for your own game, guys, with alternate accounts or whatever. It's a big no-no to get you kicked off Steam. Steam can definitely find out if you're using bullshit accounts or reviewing your own game. So I would highly advise you guys against that, but do as you will. So now, let's go ahead and take a look at their progress in Exit Backrooms. Again, remember it was a game that started with 4 levels. Now we're up to 15 levels. And it looks like they have been doing some work on it. We'll see where they're at and get my advice right to this.
Zaxter 99.
Alright, welcome back everybody. We have just launched the game. And in our options here, again, this is good enough, you know. I remember one of the things was that if we turned the volume all the way down or really far down and went back before, and went back up to the options, it was, yep, so they haven't fixed this yet. Guys, you guys really need to pay attention to my video reviews. If I point out a problem with a game, then you need to be fixing the problem. So I think the volume is still where I set it, but it doesn't look like it is, so this needs to be fixed, right? So let's go ahead and go into the single player game. Alright, so March 1st, 1991. We got some sway and I'm not even moving. That's not great, guys. I shouldn't have my camera swaying around if I'm not even moving. Alright, but let's go ahead and run around. And so I remember last time we went this way and we came up to those checkered floor where you could fall off in holes and basically beat this level in 30 seconds or something. So they fixed that, or they've at least changed the layout of this first level here. So they were listening to that part of the review. But I just remember this whole level was not very big at all. Wasn't very big at all. Okay, so let me go back, and we don't have a way to turn the volume down from inside the game. Click the main menu. You don't have any settings here by hitting escape. That's not good. That needs to be fixed. I should be able to turn the volume up or down once I start the game. So you need to fix that. Especially if you guys are going to be charging $10 for this game. $10 is what you would ask for a pretty competent game that doesn't have a lot of problems. Okay, I'm not... I'm looking for something different here. Ah, here we go. Okay, what do we got here? This is just a dead-end room. Okay. So I remember the first level you beat before by going across those holes, the square holes or whatever, and you hit a vent, and like as soon as you touch the vent, you proceeded to the next level. So they've completely changed this whole... Okay, right here, guys, we have a problem. I understand you're probably building more walls or rebuilding the level, but right there, this is not something you would expect from a professional $10 game. This looks bad, right? Yeah, I mean, you guys need to pay more attention to detail here. You shouldn't see shit like that. Would you run, 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 would you run, run? So they made this game. Okay, another thing too, guys, is I feel like I'm not seeing any enemies or anything like that in the game. And I feel like there should definitely be enemies. I for inventory, I'm low on sanity. If I hit I again, we want to make this so that if I hit I a second time, that my inventory goes away. I shouldn't have to close out here. Make sure that if we hit I a second time while the inventory is up, that it goes away. That it does the same thing as hitting the X button. Just trying to help you guys out. Most people would expect that if you hit the I button while the inventory is up, that it'll close the inventory. What the hell? What happened there? Is that because of my sanity being low? That, like, it almost like I teleported? I don't really like that. Okay, another thing here, guys, is a problem is we have... Most of our walls are like this thick. And then it looks like we have walls here that are paper thin. This is terrible. Yeah, we don't want paper thin walls, guys. This is not good. So make this wall as thick as every other wall. Like this wall, right? We don't want no paper thin walls because that just looks bad. That looks unprofessional. That looks lazy. But good job on remaking the level so that it's a way bigger and way harder to figure out where the hell I'm at. What the fuck? Okay, well, it looks like I can go through there. But I don't see that anything. There's no monsters chasing me. There's no jump scares here. Again, problem here, guys. Same thing here. And I know I'm being hard on you guys, but some of this crap just looks really lazy and really unprofessional, and I want your game to do well. Right? So we still have kind of the same problem we had before with the fact that the game's too fucking boring. This looks like shit. Okay. Where the hell are we now? Okay, we're going in the dark. Yeah, I feel like I should feel some or hear some tension music, like when I go in the dark or when I go in a dark area. Or maybe just running around, I should hear some like music going, you know, just some kind of scary music at times or tension sound effects, you know, like horrific sound. I would definitely buy like a good horror sound effect pack or something. Or find, you could probably download them for free somewhere. You know, go to a sound effects website where you can download royalty-free sounds for free, but add some tension sound effects that make the game more. Yeah. Again, there's so many of these areas where the walls just look so glitchy. Like right here, that's just super bad, guys. You guys are being lazy with your development of this level. And you're also being lazy by not making there be anything exciting happening. I mean, I'm not finding any monsters that chase me. I'm not seeing any fucking notes on the wall or drawings on the wall that kind of add horror to the game. Or, you know, I feel like, you know, the clock isn't working. So the clock was working. Now it's at 0. Look at the clock. Your clock's all fucked up. And some people think I'm being hard on. Okay, so why did I just teleport? I just completely teleported. It just started my game over, guys, for no reason. Like I didn't die or anything like that. Maybe my sanity ran all the way down and it just restarted me, but that's bad. That's another lazy developer kind of thing where it says, okay, I don't know what to do with this guy, so I'm just gonna restart the game. It doesn't tell me I died. If the clock's still not working. Like I feel like you've made your game even worse, and I'm just being honest. And I'm not trying to be too hard on these kids or whatever, but if they're going to, you know, I'm going to treat them as any other developer. First of all, you're supposed to be 18 years old, I believe, or an adult to sell games on Steam. So if you're charging $10 for a game, I'm going to treat you guys the same way I would anybody, you know, who tries to charge $10 for a game. I'm going to be a little more forgiving, but not really, because anybody buying your game is going to expect a $10 game. And right now, they're really just getting... What you guys have done is you've made this first level so fucking big and buggy that it's not any fun. There's nothing that scares me here. There's no drawings on the wall that I'm coming across. There's no enemies that are chasing me. And while it's not as easy as it was before to, you know, get the winning condition, and I'll be honest, guys, I was playing this before I started recording, and I came up and I found a white door somewhere, and when I found this white door, I couldn't open it or anything, so I assume you gotta find a key or something. But I came to a white door, and I walked away from the door, and again, the game just teleported me. That's really bad. Like, you go and you finally find like the exit or whatever, and then the game just teleports you. That's terrible. And so then I couldn't go back and find the door again because the game just re-teleported me and set me in a random location or whatever. So yeah. And then I know I was walking. See, I can't even get through there. I know at one point I was walking around as well, and I like ran into a wall, and I got stuck inside one of your walls. And like right there, you can see that some of your walls are kind of can't do it again, but yeah, I got stuck in one of these like areas, and somehow I clipped through one of your walls and got stuck. So the game right now is still really, really buggy. There's nothing about any of this area that distinguishes itself from any other part. So how you're supposed to find your way around this, I don't know. Like, you've just made this so big. Like, I would definitely work on maybe making certain scribbles on walls in certain parts so it's a little bit easier. Or yeah, see, I just teleported again, guys. I just teleported again. I'm probably because I ran out of sanity and you guys just teleported me. That's not good. That's not a good way to handle that. Guys, I want to play your game. I want to get through some of the other 15 levels you made or whatever. But you're going to have to fix some of these bugs. You're going to have to make sure that, you know, like, when my sanity runs out, it just doesn't restart me, but that, like, you know, maybe I see something and I start screaming and I die or something, and then it gives me a restart button. But just restarting you and restarting the game without any kind of indication that you've gone insane or you've died or whatever is really, really lame and really, really lazy. Again, guys, I want to ask you guys, is this a game that you guys enjoy playing yourself? Make a game that you guys enjoy playing yourself. Maybe think outside the box and try to do something that some of these backroom games haven't done. Right? Maybe do something a little bit different. Maybe get some body parts or something like that and some blood or something like that. And think, okay, well, you know, put some notes on some of the body parts, or, you know, and a torso and an arm and this and that scattered around, little pools of blood, and have notes that kind of say what happened to them. And you definitely need some kind of enemy as well, and you need sound effects as well, like horror sound effects, like, you know, dun 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 when you find a body part or something, right? Maybe make knives in certain areas that fly out of the walls and they can hit you and damage you, and you give your character a health bar or whatever. And if you run out of health, that's when it says you're dead and you have to hit a restart button or an exit button to restart the game. Make the game yours. Just making a big fucking area like this that is almost unwinnable and that just keeps restarting over and over again is not fun. People are not going to enjoy this. You're going to continue to have people refund your game, leaving you negative reviews. Come on, guys, this is not fun. Does it look like I'm having fun here? There's nothing to challenge me. And like I said, I found your white door. I wish I could find it again. I found your white door once before, and then as soon as I found it, I couldn't do anything with it, and I was going to start looking for a key or whatever, but then the game just fucking teleported me again. So let's watch our sanity here in just a minute and see if it respawns me once my sanity runs out. I think that's what's happening. But why is my sanity running out? All I'm doing is running around. There's nothing scaring me. There's no monsters. There's no horror sounds. I'm not coming across any, you know, body parts or anything like that. So, yeah, I mean, this just isn't fun, guys, at all. And I don't see how I can have any inventory, or why even have an inventory when there's nothing to collect. There's nothing here to collect at all. Your clock's completely broken. Yeah, see? I ran out of sanity and you just restart the game. That's really bad. That's what I thought was happening. I want to find this white door, though. Or I want to find a key or whatever I need. Yeah, see right there? That's just when I was running around here, it looked like I was glitching through that wall. Like, there's so many bugs here, guys. This is so buggy. So here's one thing I would advise you guys to do. Rather than just like relying on me to help you guys fix your game and give you feedback, I would mark down your game. $10 is way too much money for what you have here, and I know you guys have probably put a lot of work into this or whatever, but when your players play a game like this and don't have fun, they're just going to refund your game and tell you it's garbage or tell you it's trash and refund the game and leave you a negative review. So what I would recommend, guys, is that you mark down the game to like $1.99 or $2.99 for right now while you work on the game, and that way some more people might buy the game and give you constructive criticism. Hopefully someone will give you constructive criticism and tell you what they don't like, and then use those constructive criticism or negative reviews to make your game better. That way you have more than just me playing it and, you know, replaying it, and hopefully get some advice that can help you guys make this game better. So I would definitely mark down the price, because this game is definitely, even with your 15 levels or whatever, when this is what they're getting, and there's nothing challenging about it except just running in a big massive circle. Yeah, this just isn't fun. Yeah, see how I kind of flipped through that? I'm trying to recreate some of this stuff, but yeah, see that? I'm like teleporting through the wall or whatever. That's just really bad, guys. I wish I could find... I really wish I could find this white door again. So they have they've done a lot of work. They've completely changed the game from what I experienced the first time I played it back in September. But honestly, I don't think this is any better. It's definitely not more fun. I feel like I'm just going in circles here, looking for this white door. Yeah, I feel like if you guys had made projectiles or traps or something like that on some of these walls, you know, make knives fucking shoot out at you while you're running or something like that, that could be scary. And obviously add some sound effects to it, like da-da, you know, when a knife shoots out. Anything to make the game more challenging and more fun. Maybe make it so you gotta fucking defuse bombs or something like that. And if a bomb blows up, like it blows you sky high. If you're anywhere near a bomb when it blows up, maybe you got a part of your inventory so you can find wire cutters, and you know, you have to cut the right colors, and maybe there's notes somewhere that tell you what colors of wires to cut. You know, your game doesn't have to be like, and again, I just teleported again. This is so frustrating, guys. This is so unfun. I can't even begin to tell you how much unfun this game is right now. This is terrible. It's still terrible. And you guys told me how much fun it is. You guys told me how much work you had done and how much fun the game was right now. And yeah, like I said, guys, I said this back when I did the first review. I was like, you're not going to be able to fix this game in a week or two. This game's going to require a lot of work. You know, you're going to have to think outside the box and figure out ways to make this game fun. You're definitely going to have enemies, you know, make enemies that chase you and monsters or whatever. You know, like some of the other... Maybe look at a couple of the reviews. I know I did a Backrooms game that I found really fun. Maybe look at that video, get some ideas from that, but don't try to copy it. You know, try to make it your own. But, yeah. I mean, I have no idea where this white door is. I know you have one on this fucking level somewhere, but this thing is so massive. And the problem is, when I start searching around and start trying to learn my way around your map, I just end up getting teleported. Or not teleported, but reset. The game just resets because my sanity runs out. So, you guys aren't thinking outside the box here. There's nothing here to collect that raises my sanity, that helps my sanity. I can't, you know, I can't find any kind of object that'll help my sanity. I can't find any kind of object that helps me with anything. I can't find anything except fucking craptastic looking walls, and it's just not fun, guys. I mean, I don't think anybody watching this is going to think, oh wow, this looks like a fun game, I'm going to go buy this. No, nobody's going to buy this shit, guys. And nobody's going to continue playing this shit even as long as I have. Most people are going to quit way before this and be like, leave a negative review. Nobody's going to even play this long. They're just going to be like, oh, this is a crap game, leave a negative review, and request a refund. So, I would mark down your game to like $1.99 or 99 cents right now, guys, while you work on it and make it more fun. And then once you start getting some positive reviews coming in, people say, wow, this game is super fun. I played this game for 5 hours or whatever. And then at that point, maybe raise your game back up to $5 or whatever. And then as you continue working on it, you make it more and more fun, then maybe raise it back up to $10. But yeah, I mean, there's so many bugs right now, guys. Look at your fucking clock, for fuck's sake. This is just terrible. Absolutely terrible game, guys. It's still bad, and I hate to be a dick, but I'm not helping you by being dishonest. This isn't fun, and I don't think anybody watching me play this is going to be like, wow, this looks like I said, I don't think anybody's going to be like, wow, I need to go buy that game. This game looks like fun. No. Alright, guys, you need to work on your game. I don't want to hear you guys telling me how much fun this game is. And like right here, this needs to be a capital P. Your clock needs to be fixed. You guys need to completely redo this whole level and make it actually, and add things to make the game fun. Whether it be knife shooting, take my ideas, guys. Whether it be knife shooting out of the walls at you and you have a health bar, maybe there's things you can pick up that restore your health, like health kits or whatever. I don't know. There needs to be enemies chasing you on even on level 1. This is terrible though, right now, guys. It's fucking terrible. Quit trying to hide and disguise your name by changing your developer name. Don't do that anymore. Yeah. But I don't want to hear you guys telling me how much fun the game is for at least another month. I am not going to re-review this game until at least November. So work on your game, try to make it fun, add some shit that makes it fun, and I mean more than spending a few hours adding some more assets to the game. You're like, hey, Zax, it's so much fun now. No, I'm not playing your game for at least another month. You guys have a lot of work to do in this game, and I do highly suggest that you lower this price so that you get other people helping you and giving you feedback and ideas and stuff like that. Lower this price to like $1.99 at the most, right? While you work on it and hopefully make it more fun. So just adding more levels isn't the answer, guys. You're going to have to make the levels fun. Remember the word fun. While you're doing this game, remember fun, fun, fun. Fun needs to be the key word you're thinking about the entire process while you're making the game. And you need to make sure people are having fun on every level. Make sure it's a game you guys honestly want to play hours and hours and hours. We'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks so much for watching, everybody. Peace.